Hello everybody, and welcome back. Today we are going to be working on the Sarnak racial questline. This is Gek. He is a beast lord, and this is his buddy Zen. We are standing outside the Gorowin embassy, and we are here in Freeport. So this is where you're going to want to come if you need to pick up this quest. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. The Beast Lord is a scout class, and it is a fantastic class to play. It's a little bit different. We're not going to be delving too deeply into it because we're not focusing on that in this particular episode. But we want to talk to Ambassador Arizak. Hello.
Greetings.
Welcome, warrior of Gorowin. Welcome to the city of our ally, Lucan Delir, the overlord of Freeport. I am Ambassador Arizak. May I ask, whom do I have the honor of addressing? Oh, my name is Gek. Honored to meet you, Ambassador. I am pleased to see that simple courtesy is still part of the imprinting. Tell me, Gek, are you available to assist me in a local matter, or is your purpose here today strictly functional? Oh, well, let's see. What kind of local matter may I assist you with, Ambassador? For the past few months, a local merchant has expressed repeated interest in acquiring a statuette I had of the hero Gorowin and his defeat of the Spirok commander that enslaved us. The hero Gorowin? I was not aware our city was named after anyone. There needs to be a greater focus on history during the imprinting, I think. It was Gorowin that led a revolt which freed the Sarnak from our would-be masters. This ultimately led to our independence. The city is named in honor of him. Well, thank you for the clarification, Ambassador. You were mentioning a statuette? Yes. Had one, anyway. When I arrived at my office this morning, the statuette was missing. I'm scheduled to meet with Grand Duke Lazarus Hazran of the Freeport Militia today and will be unable to conduct this investigation. Would you be willing to pursue this on my behalf? Of course I will. I will chase down the ones responsible for this insult. All right, so we're going to pick up our first quest, Law and Order. So we need to go speak to the antiquities dealer. And he is right over here. Hello, sir. May I have a word? Oh, a new customer looking for old things. Welcome to my shop. I am Trannon Steelsea. What can I do for you today? I'm looking for a small statue of a Sarnak rending an aviac. You wouldn't happen to have one, would you? That's a very specific request. I don't have anything like that at the moment, and unfortunately I have no idea where to find one. I see. Strange. You have been very eager to acquire one matching that very description from my Ambassador Arizak. Are you no longer in the market? The ambassador has made it clear he's not interested in parting with this trinket, so I decided to stop asking him about it. Why? What's this about? The trinket was stolen just this morning. You are my primary suspects. You have no proof and no authority here. Leave my store at once. I've no proof yet. As for authority, the crime was committed at the Gorowin Embassy, sovereign territory of Gorowin itself. I am certain the militia will provide me the authority I need. So we need to go to the militia house and see if they can sort this out. Huh. I know he knows what happened to it. He may not have kept it because it was a little bit too close to the embassy to be... Oh! Alrighty then. That was definitely unexpected. I got a chest. Look over there. A mysterious Sarnak. Were you watching that? Did you see what happened? You are very quick to follow one that is not your commander. Your will is stronger than most, yet you still obey. Why? My assistance was asked for, not ordered. What concern is this of yours? Asked? Well, then maybe he senses it as well. Forgive my presumption. Senses what exactly? I am losing patience here with your evasiveness. Your independence, of course. For the vast majority of Sarnak, all that matters is the perfection of combat, the thrill of the hunt, and the authority of rank. How does any of this apply to me? Well, you are not bound to the structure of order. This can be the source of your greatest strength or the cause of your ultimate downfall. Excuse me, warrior. I need to consider the implications of this. Consider what? Oh, this is very strange. First, I get attacked. I find this interesting note. We're going to see if perhaps we can make out what that is. And then I've got that mysterious Sarnak. A hastily written note. An overly curious Sarnak has been asking questions. You said there would be no loose ends. I expect this problem to be dealt with before I hand over payment. Huh. So somebody is after me. It sounds like that was probably the merchant. He's the one that sicked those guys on me. Not happy with that at all. Guess we're not heading toward the militia now. We need to confront the shopkeeper. How dare he send assassins after me? Not a fan. Drannon, I need to have a word with you. What are you doing back here? I dislike assassination attempts. What are you talking about? You got no proof I had any involved in anything like that. Leave my shop. Is this receipt here one of yours? Yeah. It's not that it matters, but what's your point? The writing matches this note carried by one of the foolish beings that attacked me. I know you were involved with the theft of the ambassador's statuette. I want it returned immediately. Ah, I see. There's no more point in denying it. Some of the Sea Furies had overheard one of my attempts to convince the ambassador to sell. They offered to get it for me for a price. So, you hired the thieves responsible, making you just as guilty as they are. There's no need for talk of guilt. I'll return it. Just drop the matter and let it be closed. That's not how it works. In Gorowin, the theft of anything not directly needed for survival is an act of dishonor. Those without honor have no value to society as a whole and may be destroyed. This isn't Gorowin. That may be so, but the embassy is, and crimes committed there fall under Gorowin law. And that is what happens to people who have no honor. We got to get back to the ambassador and tell him what we discovered. Nice. Thank you for recovering my property. When its disappearance came up in conversation, I had to assure the Grand Duke that the matter would be resolved quickly and internally. Your efficiency has exceeded my highest expectations. Oh, well, thank you. Is there anything else you needed me to do for you? Well, nothing for me. But the Grand Duke has asked if you would be interested in learning about Freeportian justice and penal systems as part of a cultural exchange. He has asked me to give this to you with his compliments. Oh, well, thank you. I will consider the Grand Duke's request. Crime and punishment. We need to speak to Overseer Tentio Viscus. Okay. And we better, did he give me a... Okay, I'm to meet him in the scale yard. It's over here. There it is. Alright, so we've got our golden thread. We're going to make it to the scale yard. I don't think it's too far away. There it is. Scale yard guardsman. It's a Sarnak. Okay, let's see what this is all about. Okay, there's an overseer, but he's not the one we need. Tentio. Oh, we've got Ixars in here too. Alright, this Tentio fellow looks to be over. Oh! Got aggro in here. A rogue informant. So this is where they take the criminals, I'm guessing. Got some hard labor sentences here, it would seem. There he is up there. Hello, Tentio. I was asked to come and speak with you. Hi, you must be Gek. I'm Overseer Tentio Viscus. Welcome to the scale yard. Grand Duke Hazran told me to expect you. Well, thank you. The Grand Duke mentioned a sharing of techniques? Oh, yes. Ambassador Erzak has been explaining some differences between Freeport and Gorowin. I'm curious about your legal system. I understand that it's based on trial by combat? Yes. Most disputes are settled privately by those involved. In the rare times when someone must be imprisoned, they may challenge for release. I see. What is involved in this challenge? The prisoner needs only make the declaration of challenge. If it is accepted and the prisoner wins, then the prisoner is released. I have a prisoner here that believes they have been falsely accused, but there's not enough evidence to prove their innocence. Perhaps Gorowan tradition can resolve this. Okay, well then, let the demonstration begin. So we need to talk to this rat here.
What do you want?
I understand you wish to be released.
Of course I do. I don't deserve to be here. I didn't do anything wrong.
Well, you have the ability right now to challenge for release under Gorowan law. All you have to do is make a challenge and defeat me in battle.
Well, then I challenge you for my release.
Your challenge is accepted. Take this weapon. Try to take what you believe is yours. Well, I suppose he was guilty after all, Tintio. Guess they didn't want the freedom as much as they claimed. Fine demonstration, Gek. Unfortunately, there are a number of cases like these. How come so many? A number of records were lost after the fall of Deathnell Citadel and the chaos that followed. Those that are charged and lack the evidence to prove their innocence are sent here or to Beggar's Court. I see, and naturally the accused are required to prove their innocence of the charges. I see your problem. If you like, you are more than welcome to assist in the processing of those that dispute the charges against them. Well, perhaps, if I have the time, I appreciate the offer. The Overlord is very impressed with what he has seen of the Gorowan culture, and of the Sarnak in particular. Some of your kin have even joined us here in Freeport, and enjoy the benefits of the Overlord's generosity. Think about it. Sure, will do. Nice, so we have been offered a job, basically. Maybe there's a way to move up in the ranks, which is something very important to the Sarnak. But for now, we need to go back and talk to the ambassador. I'm not sure if the Overlord would want this to become the commonplace way to deal with people. He kind of enjoys his execution plaza, I think. But who knows? You know, there may be a place for this type of challenge. Oh, there's that mysterious Sarnak again. Oh, hello again. Yet another approaches you, holding a yoke. Do you enjoy speaking cryptically and not making any sense? We Sarnak were bred, designed to obey, and be the unquestioning shock troops of our masters. The fact we have removed one master doesn't mean another is not seeking to be our next one. Well, not that it's any of your business, but why are you so concerned about my assisting others? It is possible that you share an imprint, a memory of the original Gorowin, the hero, who I speak of, that broke the bonds of our enslavement. I see. Are you suggesting that I am an heir of Gorowin? Well, no more than any other, Sarnak. I am suggesting you have the same potential for greatness. What you do with that greatness remains to be seen. I will consider what you have said. Now, if you will excuse me. Very strange. Oh. There he is again. Hello, Ambassador. I don't know if he can see this person or not. Welcome back. Something important has come up. I need for you to resolve this issue quickly and quietly. Well, how can I help? This one is not under your command, Erzak. Ambassador, do you know this person? I do. A Curry Drytack is a philosophical rival of mine. I find strength in the traditions and discipline of our people, and find inspiration in our history. A Curry follows a different philosophy. And what do you believe, a Curry, now that I know your name? Simply that those with the will to break the bonds of tradition should not be constrained by them. What of you, Gek? Do you have the will to take full advantage of the opportunities that present themselves? Oh boy, I wonder if this is going to make a difference. Well, I agree with you, Akuri, in some strange way, but our traditions make us stronger and give us a focus for all of our disciplines. Oh, that's disappointing. You let others set your limits. Standing on the shoulders that came before lets you reach higher than starting from the ground up. As amusing as this conversation is, as I said before, something important has come up. Well, what is it that concerns you, Ambassador? A Sarnak that has chosen to ignore the imprinting to act honorably has fled Gorowin and recently arrived here. He must be brought to justice by our laws before he can seek asylum as a guard. I see. That could be a problem. What crime is he fleeing? He killed those that lacked the ability to defend themselves. He poisoned one of the anchoring pools, killing an entire clutch of hatchlings. Why would he do this? Why doesn't matter. All that matters is the action, not the reason behind it. The action is that of a beast, and a beast must be put down. Okay, I will look for him. And this is going to be our last and final quest. And we will get a code of honor for this Sarnak. And we will get the ring. So we need to search near the Jade Tiger Inn for this Sarnak. Now the Jade Tiger Inn is the place where you go to get a housing room when you first get to Freeport. So we're going to head over there. Alright, there he is, right there.
Greetings!
Who is it that holds your leash, hound?
Oh my goodness. That was a decoy. Okay, so we didn't get the real dude. We need to go check along the dock. I thought that guy hit me, but no, I guess not. I have a debuff on me. A noxious debuff. Now, as a scout, Beast Lord, I received this buff, which increases my speed by 16%. But this ring that I received from my claim gives me a 70%. So I think I'm going to keep using this ring. This is a group quest, though, which would be handy if one were to group. Alright, so we need to check along the docks. I don't see anything on this side. Now there's two sections of docks. There's this section, and then there's the one in the other area, which appears to be where we need to go. There, a fugitive Sarnak. I wonder if this is the guy. He kind of looks the same as the other one.
Greetings!
I'll admit you're diligent in your hunt. If only you could think for yourself. Why not try to regain your honor? Submit. Guess not. What did that do anyway? Oh, it stuns them. Okay. So that's a stun. That could come in handy. Freedom Road has many places to hide. Okay, and I do see... Now, Freedom Road, I believe, is one of the residential streets. I think it's this one, isn't it? Yes, Freedom Road. So he's going to be here somewhere. There.
Well met.
Do you really think I have run out of tricks yet? I will never submit to you or any other. You will never escape the judgment of the council. Stunning. Throw him off guard. Finally, we got the right dude, and he has been punished for his crimes. Alright, we need to go back to the ambassador. I am back, Ambassador. I found the traitor, and I dispatched him, per our laws. Nice. It is done, then. Thank you. While you were restoring the honor of Gorwin, a Curry and I finished a project we've been working on. A compiled version of the code all Sarnak are imprinted with. I want you to have the first copy. May it serve to remind you of where you come from. Thank you, Ambassador. Nice. Okay, we're going to check out this ring and the code. Now, the code is an item for my house, but let's read it. What is the code? It's something that all Sarnak are imprinted with. Living in Gorwin, with the social structures and regimented schedules in place, we never need to think of it. Out here, away from the institutions that have shaped us, it is easy to forget what makes us strong. We are not like the other races that populate this world with their stories of divine creation. We have been engineered over centuries. Emperor Atribe created the first Sarnak by fusing the strength and cunning of dragon and Ixar to be the shock troops of the Sebelesian Empire. These Sarnak were not us, but eventually became the Dizok, who lead a slave war against the Ixar and carved out an empire of their own. The Dizok Empire came under attack by the forces of their creator's grandfather, the Lich, Venril Sathir. The Dizok Empire was hard-pressed and growing desperate. They discovered the secrets of their own creation and began to experiment on themselves. Finally, they achieved the perfect combination of elements to create the most powerful race of warriors ever to stride the surface of Norath. All their previous designs were destroyed, and the perfected design was sent into full production. But the Dizok underestimated their ability to control their creation. Their slaves rebelled, destroyed the facility that created them, and this race of perfected Sarnak were lost. Lost, that is, until Spirok scavengers, picking at the ruins of Ixar and Dizok structures, found the process that created the Sarnak. They also found the Dizok's perfected template and used both of these to create slaves for their own labor. The Spirok repeated the same mistakes as every other race that is made when dealing with the Sarnak. They underestimated us, and this time, when the inevitable revolt occurred, we gained our freedom. We have been perfected over centuries, refined from the base elements of dragons and Ixar into what we are now. Warriors, soldiers without equal. The Sarnak Code of Honor, discipline. Survival must be earned. A warrior that cannot fight has no value. A warrior does not refuse a challenge. A warrior does not surrender. Order. Avenge the wronged. A warrior does not postpone a matter of honor. If a warrior ignores duty, acts dishonorably, or is disloyal, he is nothing. Lost honor can only be regained by death. Authority. Show respect to authority. Loyalty to Gorowin, honor, and the code. For one mission, there is one leader. The chain of command is paramount. In battle, a leader's orders may never be questioned. So that is the Sarnak code. That is so cool. So what we're going to do now is see what our aura is for this ring. Those are like dragons. Sorta, kinda. Swirling around the Sarnak. Oh, wow. Well, everybody, thank you for joining me today. Please give a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time. Take care now. Bye-bye.